So, guys, I'm telling you right now, I've read. I can't even say I've read. I'll be lying to you if I told you I read this whole thing. I have not read this whole thing. Matter of fact, I have watched the film 3 times. I watched it twice. I watched the film. I watched it twice. We have a guy showed this from this guy named what's his name, Jason Whitlock with Megyn Kelly. I want you to listen now. At least I appreciate this guy. I appreciate Jason. Before you play it, I appreciate Jason Whitlock. At least he tried his best to go see the film. But I know he watched it because I watched it. And the way he described it, I got to admit, there's some truth to how, and especially if you're not looking for truth. I was looking for truth, so I didn't think, but if I could, make it production better, yeah. But what he said was true, and listen to what he had to say. I'm not making this up. Play the tape.
By the way, the name of the film was Hebrews to Negroes, Wake Up Black America. So after that, he got punished. And then on Instagram late last night, he wrote the words, "I apologize," and went on from there. What do we make about all this?
This is absurd that I follow Kyrie Irving on Twitter and Instagram. The Hebrews to Negroes documentary, when he tweeted that out, I had no idea. Over Twitter, I follow 500-600 people. I can't, other than what I tweet, I can't keep up with anybody else and what they tweet. And if I had saw the tweet, I wouldn't know what he was talking about. And so it's the controversy and the pretending of offense that has driven attention to this documentary. And that's the only reason why I attempted to watch it. It's 3.5 hours. I watched about 75 minutes of it. The thing is awful in terms of quality. It's impossible to understand what's going on. It's not compelling. It's boring. I was forcing myself to watch it. I never, in the 75 minutes I saw, as much as I could follow, I couldn't find anything anti-Semitic in it. But most people haven't watched the documentary, won't watch the documentary. If they make the mistake of watching the documentary, they're going to be bored out of their mind and fall asleep. Mm-hmm. It's a harmless documentary. The controversy is, if there's anything causing harm, it's the controversy and the overreaction to a man putting out a tweet about a documentary that he's got 4 million followers. I can guarantee you 3.99 million of them either didn't see it or didn't know what he was tweeting about, and they certainly weren't going, "Oh, well, Kyrie tweeted out this documentary, I better go watch it." That's not how Twitter works. Everybody knows that there's a game being played to silence Kyrie Irving, and in my view, it's about his stance on vaccines and COVID. And he wouldn't play ball with the NBA and hop on board with Big Pharma as it relates to the vaccine. Big Pharma controls television. They're doing most advertising in television, and Big Pharma wants Kyrie Irving and everybody else to comply and obey and hop on board with whatever messaging they want to put out. And he won't do it. And so they figured out a way to get revenge on this guy. And it's through this ginned up controversy about a documentary that no one has watched.
I want to hear Kelly response. Hold on, just play one.
I haven't watched it. I mean, if you've watched 75 minutes of this 3.5 hour thing, you've watched a hell of a lot more than I have, or most of the people weighing in on this have. We're told it's anti-Semitic. Maybe that's true. Maybe they get to that in hour 3. But he's all.
You can stop it. So
and just to address, because Elder did say this. So Elder Rufus, this guy is also part of the problem, but on this topic, he has a good point on this topic. So just to clarify.
And that is absolutely, because guess what? Even in this statement, guess what? He discredited his brother. He discredited Kyrie in that. But I wanted to, all I really pulled this up, not to say he support Kyrie or any way, the righteous way, but even in that statement, he was able to come in a different angle and discredit Kyrie and said it's boring. Don't make the mistake to even watch it. But what I wanted to show you here is that this man at least tried to do some journalist investigation. And guess what? He said it was hard for him to get through it. He fell asleep on his job. He got paid to do a job and he fell asleep because he just thought it was boring. And that's his report. Megyn Kelly, she said to say, I haven't even watched the stuff. Remember when we were dealing with the lady with Sports Illustrated? She was watching a whole bunch of stuff from Straightway Truth Ministry. And she said, man, I was watching it so long, I was afraid I was going to get converted. She thought it was like getting cooties or something like that. So, guys,
Pastor's on the chat. He says the documentary is very boring, but it is full of good information.
Exactly. Pastor Dow, thank you. And that's why I know he watched it, because it was boring. I mean, the only reason why is because I desired to want to hear the information, but it could put you to sleep. He's not.
And you said that earlier before we started. You said that you have to have a desire to want to know the truth, to actually sit there and watch it. But these people don't have a desire. They're not going to sit there and watch it or read the book.
Look at this. I took the time to actually. I didn't just go on Amazon and buy this book. I bought this book 5 years ago. I have not even cracked these three at all. I haven't even cracked it open yet. And I know where I left off. I'm on page 163. Good information. But man, I know no one has anybody that's, and if they have, I would love for them to give me a chapter, give me a page number. I'm ready to go. I'm ready. Just give it to me right now. Tell me what volume. I'm ready to go, and I can start doing some highlight. I bet you no one is going to give me a page, a chapter, or a place in the film to tell me exactly what was anti-Semitic about this film or the book. No one's going to be able to do it. I'm waiting for that to happen. I dare anybody to tell me what was so anti. If anything, when I read it, it was more pro-Semitic.
Exactly.
Pro-Semitic, if you want to use the definition, when you look at their own definition, it bleeds back to the line of Shem. So I just wanted to let you guys know the media is doing this little thing here. And hey, the good thing about this, at least, is causing people to talk about it. You got Megyn Kelly talking about it. You got this guy. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's aware. Even Oprah Winfrey is aware of it. She's not saying anything about this stuff because she doesn't want to lose her billions of dollars. She just saw what happened to Ye. Ye went from a billionaire to now a multi-millionaire.
Yep. Hey, Elder Rufus commented. I want to read his comment here. He said, folk don't care about being educated. That's why they're mad at Kyrie. He's supposed to be entertaining us, not educating us. Fools. That's true.
Yeah. And Elder Rufus also mentioned how they said that he denied the Holocaust. They didn't deny the Holocaust.
No.
But they're denying us of what happened to us. I don't see anybody coming here apologizing to what happened to us. And I will tell you that unnamed or whatever, what is it, the untouchable community, I know they enslaved our people. And I don't see them doing going to our museums or apologizing to us or giving us billions of dollars because of what, maybe they think because of what they give to these superstars to use them as slaves. Maybe that's their justification. But yeah, I'm telling you one thing. All we got to do is be wise, be faithful. We are the most hated group. I said this, we are the most hated people on this earth. We are hated. And all we need to do is repent, get back to our whole duty needs to be keeping the fear of Yah and keep his commandments. That's what we need to do. Just live a peaceful life, go get land for yourself, do communities. Straightway Truth is leading the charge, guys. I'm telling you, I don't know any other ministry is doing what we're doing here at Straightway Truth Ministry.